continue to accept culture, consumer culture, to accept corrupt mass media, to accept the narrowly defined cookie-cut definitions of success, American citizens will continue to oppress simply by our passive, unquestioning support of the institutions whose very foundations were built on oppression. Our education system plays a tremendous role in perpetuating these oppressive institutions. The very definition of education has been co-opted by imperialism. Students must be taught how to think, not what to think. Additionally, the system would have us believe that knowledge, non-tangible knowledge, can be fragmented, packaged, and commodified. Cuts are made to education while the war budget is nearly 20 times that of education. This system perpetuates class structures and oppression. Educate yourselves, educate others, be students for democracy. Students for a Democratic Society is here today. Look for us in the streets. Live the revolution.
Thank you, sister.
We've got Revolutionary Z.
All right.
Standing actually to my left down in the
This next speaker makes me think of events a year and a half ago, and I have the strangest feeling of deja vu. Because a year and a half ago, our next speaker had his home raided by the FBI at 7 o'clock in the morning, terrorizing his wife and 6-year-old daughter. And then they left his house and came and raided my house. And this week, the Chicago Police Department has shown they're cut from the same cloth, but Hatem Aboudia from the U.S. Palestinian Community Network is going to come up and talk about the struggles here and the struggles of the Palestinian people. They're the same.
I bring you a message of support and salute from 7,000 Palestinian political prisoners, 2,000 of whom just ended a historic hunger strike, winning all of their demands from the terrorist Israeli government. I and 6 other Palestinians are among the 24 being investigated by the FBI and the Department of Justice. We've all refused to testify to the grand jury. We refuse to stop our organizing against the war and in support of social justice. We refuse to stop demanding that NATO end its collusion with the criminal Israeli state. And we won't stop fighting until all our prisoners are free, until we win back every inch of stolen Palestinian land, until every refugee returns to her home, until every Palestinian and Arab family wins their freedom and liberation. Thank you very much.
Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Our next speaker is Sarah Finkel, a member of Pilsen's Environmental Rights and Reform Organization, PERO, an environmental justice alliance against war and profit over planet. PERO is part of the Chicago Clean Power Coalition, which this year shut down 2 coal-fired power plants in the neighborhood.
Hi everyone, this is Sarah and I'm Selene. I'm from Rising Tide Chicago and we are part of the NATO EJ Alliance, which is comprised of various local organizations, EJ and faith-based, and we're emphasizing the effects of war on climate change. We usually say system change, not climate change. But what does that mean? It's easy to get overwhelmed by the details, atrocities, and lies, but a system is just a large entity with many parts. parts that are connected. The system that we are pressuring to change is the system of resource war and profits, the G8 and NATO. Even though we had a victory in forcing the G8 out of Chicago, they're still functioning to control the majority of the world's wealth for their own gain. They are the leaders of the system we need to change. NATO, a connected part of this system, is the bully, the organized military front of the G8. NATO's agenda of seizing land and foreign governments for their resource war is the agenda of their G8 for their profits. In fact, any proposed solution to climate change that has a profit margin for a single person or corporation is a false solution. And it has to be criticized. Because of capitalism's false solutions to climate change, this system then produces multiple effects, including climate conflict, the fight for basic resources when they are diminished due to the fact of aftermath of war. In detail, climate change will affect crops, which will force people to compete for basic needs.